And then I'll share my screen with you guys. There you go. You should be able to see my screen now. And we'll come over here and start Java, NetBeans. Oh, they're sleeping. Just wondering where the dogs were. Close this one. Hello.
Mr.
Yeah.
Peterson, I just thought you should know I have to go pick up my mom at 2.
Well, we'll be done by then.
Okay.
And again, thanks for telling me, but we got to do what we got to do, right?
Yeah.
And besides, it'll all be taped. So you'll be able to watch it later, even if we run over. All right, so it's a new program, new project, whatever you want to call it. It's Ant. And let's see, what do I want to call it? Acme Locker Puzzle. And hopefully it'll work. Have a better day than I had on Monday. At least I'm not slurring my speech today. I haven't had any more root canals. So project is the, oops. That's good enough. Okay. And then we'll do this part. Again, you guys will, November 3rd is a Wednesday, or no. No, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the other class. Okay, 1, 2. My plan, if nothing happens, will be that we'll be off the week of Thanksgiving, the whole week. And I will try not to give you homework during that week, depending on where we're at in everything. If everything goes smoothly, let's put it that way. All right. So we're right here. Tab, char. Go again. And my do. You know what? I'm going to make this as an equal to Q. You guys probably get tired of seeing that. So this will be while. Go again. Equal to Q. And just check it real quick, make sure it works. Yep. All right. And then we'll also have tab. Go again. Will be equal to show menu. There's really no test per se. I mean, the whole thing is it's a test itself. So we'll just do this. Instantiate a scanner. Oops. Again, all we got is P and Q here, so. Move that outside. I think that looks right. Again, this should almost be a standard for you by now. You can reuse this over and over in your programs to set up your menus. Check and see if it works. My menu comes up. If I type in A, it says only P and Q are valid. If I type a number or an exclamation point, that works. If I type P, it says, yep, that's a P. If I type Q, it says, yep, and it quits. So that looks pretty good, that it works. Always checking again. I'd rather find a mistake now than later on. And what do I want to do here? It's really half dozen of one, dozen of another. It's only, the switch is only between two different things, really. So we can do a switch here, I guess. I'm getting used to use a switch more than. So if I do that and I do that, then I say case is equal to, oh no, I don't need an equal. It's case P, I guess. All right, so there's case P. And then so that's there, stub that in. And then come down here, case Q, stub that in. Well, I can really program that part. So this will just say maybe I'll put an extra line feed right there. Yeah. And we can go ahead and test that. Get rid of this. So if I press P, it says play is here. If I type Q, thank you for using Acme computer products, and it quits. So that looks good. So now all I have to do is program my P switch or case. All right, so under this, we need run puzzle, we'll call it. And break. So, am I returning anything on this one? What data type is it going to be?
Would it just be void?
It sure would. If you don't understand that, what you need to look at is up here. I'm not assigning this to anything. If I was assigning it to something, like here, then my function or method here has to be the same data type as this. So you can see in the show menu one, it's a char because that's what I'm going to return here is a char. Here, I'm not returning anything. So it's just a method. It's not a function. It's not going to return a thing. I'm going to run the whole puzzle right out of what I'm going to do right now. So this is a void. And it was run puzzle. I was trying to scroll that up for you. Anyway. All right. So I've got a constant here. And we said there's 100 of them. So now I can create. Now, what data type should I use for the lockers being open or closed?
Boolean.
Mm-hmm. Is the same person answering all the time? So my lockers are going to be open or closed. So I'm going to create 100 lockers, whether or not they're opened or closed. And here, this will be num lockers. Again, constants. Following the court or the convention, all uppercase letters. Again, it doesn't do anything. I can make this one uppercase, this one lowercase. It'd still be a final. The key word there is final, and I could make it all lowercase. But for programmer friendliness, the convention is if you're going to use a constant, you should make it uppercase. And 4. And let's just do this. And again, it's a little convoluted, right? I got this one, first of all, starting at 1. And then this one here is referring to 0. Okay. And then I'm adding in whatever the index is to this to increment it. So a little bit cray-cray. That's why I'm helping you with it, because it's, but take a look and see if you can determine why that is. Write it on paper. Now this is kind of crazy here. So the locker count, now what's going to be in there? What am I storing in there?
Subscript of the locker in the array.
No, what am I storing in that locker count?
Number of lockers closed.
Boolean.
Yeah, true or false, right? So it's at some point it's true or false. And then I'm going to say this though. I'm going to say that whatever it is, now it's exactly the opposite. So if it's open, I shut it. If it's shut, I open it. And it's incremented, right, as it goes through here. The first student, okay, would do the opposite. Whatever theirs is, they do it, and then they do the opposite to everybody. So if they're open, now they'll all be shut. If they're shut, now they'll all be open. Okay. So now I should have that. So that's what's crazy about this one. All right. So that's the actual opening and shutting. Now it wants us to display what it looks like when you're walking down the hall, right? So it'll be 4 int it's called position is equal to 0, and show is less than the number of lockers, and then we whoops, not show, position, Doug. I don't like that. That's not really what it is. It's the locker number. So we're just going to say lock. Wonder if it'll let me use a pounds. No, it won't let me do that. There. Locker. That's more better. More better. Jeez. That's more better. So we're going down the lockers now and telling whether or not they're open or shut. So we'll do a system.out.print f, and percent D space percent B slash N. And then we got to fill those with position, nope, locker. +1, I think. And the B will be lockers dot position. No. How can I do that? No, it's locker. That's what it is, locker there. Lockers, locker. That should be right. It looks good. And then that'll be for each individual locker. And then we'll show the ones that are open. So we'll do 4 int. So this one here is going to go for 100 times. It's going to just say, true, false, true, false, true, false, whatever. And then this one will tell us which ones are actually the open ones out of that list. So if lockers dot number is a lock open. Okay. Again, this is a shortcut for saying true. If I don't put, in other words, I could put as equal true here. If I don't, it doesn't matter. It knows it's true. The only time I'd have to put something there. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. The only time I'd want to do that would be if in fact it was false. Okay. So then if lockers, oh, I already put that in, duh. So this will be system.out.print if, and then locker %sign D for the number is open. And this should be num lock open +1. And then I should have 4 of these, and that's right. That's right. That's right. And that's right. So it's not a long program. That's why I'm asking you to go back sometime this week and go through it and kind of maybe even have it on a piece of paper and see if in fact you, after studying it a little more, might have been able to write it. Okay. So let's save it and see if it in fact runs. Oops, I pressed an R. P. So you can see here, here's my 100 lockers. And after 100 students go through, you can see locker 1 is open, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, and 100 are open. And we can make that look a little prettier. First of all, let me see what that output would look like. Acme locker puzzle. I thought I put a slash in. Oh, I know what it is. So if I do blah, 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 it goes back up to the top. And so I'm going to put 2 slash ends here to solve that problem. So that should look nicer. And I think if I put a slash n here, we won't have that big long line. Let's see how it works now. I like that much better. Do you see the pattern? I think there's a pattern. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. If I'm right.
Can I just look at-
Anybody? Go ahead.
Yeah, mine doesn't work. I don't know why. But my last lock open, the lock open +1 is underlined.
Here.
So here. Yes.
So put your mouse on it. What does it say?
Not find symbol. Symbol variable lock open location class Java lang string.
What does it say right here?
Lock open. Let me just look at it and make sure.
You got a comma here? When you click on lock open here, do all of these light up?
Yeah, we're good now. My comma was a period. So
Ah. Anybody else? So really, it's a very short program. It's just kind of a lot of looping, you know?
So why are there not approximately the same number open as closed?
I don't know. It has to do with the puzzle. Not sure. Maybe my solution is wrong. Wouldn't that be a bite in the butt, right? Let's go and, because you can never trust me. Really
You would
can't.
Approximately 50-50, you know.
No, I don't think so. Locker puzzle solution. Solution to labyrinth riddle. So, the key here is to consider which students will open or shut any particular locker. Let's take an example. Student 1 will open it. Since student 1 opens every locker, student 2 will then close it. Since student 2 closes every locker, and 24 is even. Student 3 will open it, and then student 4 will shut it. Since 24 is a multiple of 3 and 4, student 5 will pass it by, since 24 is not a multiple of 5. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to tell you. So, like if student 1 would open every locker, right? Student 2 can only, will close every locker, not their own, but every locker after that that's a multiple of 2. Then number 3 will do multiples of 3. Then 4 does a multiple of 4, et cetera, et cetera. So it's crazy, right? So look, therefore the lockers that are left open are 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64. So ours is right. Our program actually is correct, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So whoever asked that question, again, I don't know. It's just the mathematics of it.
No, I think I just didn't really get what we were doing. So, no.
Hey, welcome to my club. But again, it's a good exercise. It's a good brain exercise and programming exercise, okay? Because you have, again, if you had a piece of paper and you write it down first, and what does it have to do? What does it have to do next? What does it have to do next? Okay? So that's, so you might want to keep that page that I just brought up in mind, because it basically tells you what's going on. Okay. So I would save this. It's under popular mechanics. Solution to riddle of the week, the locker prank. Okay, anybody need anything else out of here?
I need something.
Okay, where are you at?
Line 90, system.out.print locker +1,
No, print F.
print F. Okay. No, it's the 4-inch. Okay,
Up here?
I think I see what I did wrong.
Oops, I didn't know what I wanted to do.
It's the one you have on line 83.
All right, hang on one second. That's another print F.
Yes.
Okay, so 83.
Yes.
And you've got %D.
Yes.
Read it to me.
%D, %B, \n, locker +1, lockers, locker. Both locker, both first, second locker are underlined in red.
Okay.
It says it can't find the symbol.
Can't find the symbol. So on the line above it, if you click on locker, you should have all these lit up. Don't confuse
are.
lockers with locker. Do you got a comma here or a period?
Comma.
Comma here or a period?
Comma.
And it's still lit up bad?
Yeah.
And this, you don't have, you got lockers here, I'll bet. Or here, I'm sorry. No?
No.
All right, so hang on a minute. Okay, share it.
How do I share?
Big green button.
Do you see my screen?
Yeah. Why are they not lighting up?
I don't know, sir.
Put a space, first of all, put a space in between the D and the % sign.
What about the semicolon at the end of line 88?
Line 88. Oh, yeah. Get rid of the semicolon. You don't have semicolons at the end of a for statement. That's what's wrong. There it goes.
Okay.
And that's a common mistake.
So you want a space
No,
right
not
here?
there. Not there. Get rid of that space. Right there. Okay,
Okay.
now run it. Whoop, hang on. Don't run it. Why is your run puzzle not lit up? Yeah, cancel that. Run, go up to the top. Scroll up. No. No. On your, stop. Go, hang on. Go down. You never call it here. Get rid of play is here. That whole line. And type run puzzle. Just start, no, highlight the whole line. No, just start typing run puzzle. Nope, one word. Nope, capital P. 2 parents. Nope, 2 parentheses. You're calling a function. There you go. Now a semicolon on the end. Now run it. P. There you go. All right, you're missing a, go ahead and quit. Hit the red button over on the left-hand side. Okay, go back up to the top. No, in there, yeah. Scroll down. Keep going down to your menu. All right, stop. Missed an N somewhere here.
He has his backslash wrong on the second slash n.
Oh,
Where's it got it? Oh,
Backslash
wrong
is
one.
wrong.
Yep. There you go. And put another N in front of the first one. Right there. Slash N. Another slash N. There you go. Save that.
I have
No.
to leave soon to pick up my mom.
All right. So just go ahead and run it once and we'll be good. There you go. Hit P. There it is.
Don't forget the break statements after the switch.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead and go back to your menu once. Or no, up to the top. I'm sorry. Right after run puzzle, you need break.
Oh, yeah.
Good catch, whoever that was. All right, yours should be good. Stop sharing.
All right. Thank you. I'm actually just going to leave to go pick up my mom. I'll see you
Okay,
Monday.
log out. All right, I'm going to stop recording.